It gets a little iffy, especially around the city and the surrounding suburbs by later this afternoon, but we're going to check it out for you. Right now, we're going to take you back to last night, though. Did you catch the moon last night? Look at this beautiful picture of the moon from Beth down in North Harmony last night. And yesterday, I mentioned some high clouds would probably drift back in here late last night. They sure enough did. In fact, those clouds thickened a little bit for us early this morning across the region. Then they thinned out across northern areas. So we're looking at some sunshine again across the Niagara Frontier, whereas it's cloudier down into the south, and there's some raindrops coming down. Well, I don't have to tell you that if you live in the southern tier in northern PA right now. This batch of rain showers is making slow progress to the north, and that will continue northward this afternoon. So I would expect that to advance into the Niagara Frontier, especially by later this afternoon. In fact, with this advancing northward, it first gets into Springville, Eden, Collins, Holland, Chaffee, down here in the bottom of the county, and then eventually working a little further northward up into Hamburg, Orchard Park, and East Aurora. Probably by mid to late afternoon, we're starting to see some of that action up toward the city of Buffalo and some of the eastern suburbs. But this is really light stuff. The rain may be a little bit more potent here. Some darker green shades showing up across McKean County, Potter County. Some of this is advancing northeastward toward Allegheny, so you folks might get a little wetter, at least across those areas. This stuff back to the west, which will impact Erie County pretty much on the lighter side. Super microcast showing this activity working northward this afternoon. Can't rule out a thunderstorm either. In fact, the Storm Prediction Center actually has northern Pennsylvania at a slight risk for severe storms this afternoon, but I really don't see a high potential in that. This stuff is going to wind down pretty quickly early this evening. Then it's going to be tranquil for the overnight period into the early morning hours tomorrow. But once again, during the heating of the day on Friday, we start to see these widely scattered showers and storms pop up across the area again to wrap up the week. But the good news is I think the bulk of this should clear out of here for Saturday. There's one model still kind of suggesting that we might have a few spotty showers around here on Saturday, but I think for the most part we should be primarily rain-free with partly to mostly sunny skies at that time. High temp forecast from the computer: 78 at the Falls, Tonawanda, Grand Island, Clarence, Amherst, down through Lancaster, about 80 degrees this afternoon, and into the low 80s out toward Batavia. Down here to the south where it's cloudier, some of that rain coming down. Wellsville, Olean, and Jamestown will be peaking in the lower to mid 70s, about 78 at Hamburg, Orchard Park, and West Seneca in the south towns, and also down through Eden. 77 degrees right now at the airport in Buffalo, Niagara Falls as well. You can see these cooler readings down here being kept down due to the clouds and some of the rain, so you may even struggle to hit the 70s down here. 61 at Jamestown, 57 at Bradford. The sunset time at 8:56 this afternoon. Here's your forecast for the rest of the afternoon. Clouds increase across northern areas, and it will be warm with showers and a few thunderstorms slowly working northward across the region this afternoon by mid to late afternoon. Temperature struggling into the low 70s down to the south, but we'll be closer to 80 with the sunshine up to the north. Tonight, a thunderstorm and leftover showers will diminish early, 53 inland to 63 in the city. Then tomorrow, some widely scattered showers and storms pop up during the day. Otherwise, mostly to partly cloudy, 70 to 75 degrees. And on Saturday, partly sunny, warm, 76 to 80. And on Sunday, there's a chance of an afternoon rain shower thunderstorm, mainly to the southwest of Buffalo. Otherwise, partly sunny and highs in the upper 70s. Overall, not a bad weekend heading our way.
Sounds great. Can you believe it? It's already the middle of June.
Yeah, zipping right into summer.